My name is Dr. Clarity, and in this video I'm going to be sharing the background on social anxiety. Most people have three myths about their social anxiety, and the myths are that they're alone. And the truth is that millions and millions of Americans have it. I've seen estimates of 10 million Americans, 20 million Americans, and even up to 30 million Americans. So millions of Americans suffer with this problem. So you're not alone. The second myth about social anxiety is it can make people feel like they're either crazy or going to go crazy. And the truth is, neither one of them are going to happen. People who go crazy aren't worried about going crazy. That's just the sensation with the what adrenaline does to your heart that makes you feel that crazy feeling of not being centered and calm when you're going through the fears. And the third myth of social anxiety is that it's incurable, that your situation is so unique and severe that it's incurable. And the truth is, if you follow along with some of these methods, I'm going to show you baby steps, small victories. It is curable, and this can become a thing of your past if you just look at it like dieting. A dieter, might know if they have 60 pounds to lose, it's going to take them, let's say, over a year of weekly steps and some sacrifice and some discipline and a lot of support. The more support you have on this journey, the better. I really hope you get some support outside of these MP3s and videos. So it's a step-by-step process of small victories and just doing all the exercises I'm going to be showing you that you feel comfortable with. And pretty soon you'll be a different person. So the next thing I want to share about is how did you get this way? And the truth is, you probably were born with a predisposition, a very intelligent, chemically sensitive brain. And it's probably in your genes, and it's hereditary according to the research. This tends to pass down through the generations. You can find an aunt with it or a grandfather with it. And when we do brain scans, it actually does show up in certain areas of the brain scan, the uniqueness of anxiety. And when people take certain drugs, what do you know? Those overactive areas of the brain actually do come right down with some of the social anxiety disorder drugs. And there's many non-drug methods that I'll be showing you in this work that I have that also changes the brain scan. So rest assured, if you're anti-drugs like so many people these days, that the non-drug methods also change the brain scans. So another thing that can make you get this way is a traumatic event. Most people who have social anxiety disorder will say that, when they were in kindergarten, the teacher called on them and the whole class laughed. And ever since, they felt really, really, really anxious in social situations. So take a minute and just think of some traumatic events way back when in your early childhood or in your junior high years. And what that does is that sort of puts a program, like a software program, in your subconscious mind. And the research shows 95% of our way of living comes right out of the subconscious. That's 95% has been scientifically proven. So those traumatic events way back when can start to program you to believe things like this. Oh, I'm really bad in social situations, or I never know what to say in social situations, or I'm the worst in a social situation. So what we're going to try to do in our work together is undo that bad program and get you some new software that says, I believe in me in a social situation. I know I can handle it. I've had so many small victories now that I know what to do in the next social situation. So thank you so much, and thanks for joining me.